What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to Out There, Omega Edition. We got a little low on fuel here. Pop that in the tank, why not? Clear up some space. I should probably pay a visit to the gas giant, I suspect, first. The ship's so bloody fuel inefficient. I wonder if I jettison some stuff, it would become better. Whoop. No, we're not going to do that. Not going to do that. Let's go see what the gas giant's got going for us. Yeah, it costs 12... Wow. It costs 12 fuel just to travel between planets in a system. This thing's a big, fat, slow ship. It really is. I didn't even realize that was a thing. The different ships have different fuel consumptions depending on their mass. That's crazy. The amount of detail that's gone into this is, like, quite impressive. Alright, let's send this down. 8! You're kidding me. That's not good. Go again. Go. 2. Oh god, I actually lost out there. I actually lost fuel on that one. I think that's the first time I've ever genuinely lost fuel on one of those probes. Right, well, you can go in the tank, definitely. You can go in the tank. That's probably worthwhile. That's a good fill-up. Right. Let's contemplate which ones are worth visiting. Hull. My hull isn't too bad. I could patch it up with some iron, and there is a rocky planet to visit. Ooh, I don't know. What do we want to do? Let's go see what it's got. If it's crap for iron, and it's not crap for iron, yeah, let's go. No, right, yeah, let's go dig that one. Let's go dig a planet. 7 of those, please. 18 iron, that's good. Nuts to your silicon. I don't want your silicon. That can go straight onto fixing up my hull. Good. My shield should mean going to gas giants won't be quite as damaging, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm not gonna lose all the damage, but it should save me a good part of it. Let's go see the aliens. Aliens are usually worth talking to. They don't have much worth collecting on their planet, but it's usually worth talking to them. So let's restore that. Big rock people with a big eyeball. Fury people, Sinoral. Okay, I don't know what Fury means, but Sinoral is who they are. I think that's probably like we people Sinoral fear Ladkan. I don't know who that is. Oh, they're just this is just straight up them giving me Omega, isn't it? Ladkan I think means you. People fear. Well, one of those means you, and one of those means. No, actually, I have no idea. Oh, fear God! Oh, one of those words was God. They fear me. They fear God, and they think I'm God. Ah, okay. Well, I'll take that. I can go for being God for a day. All right, let's confirm takeoff. Jesus, I've been through most of my fuel just traveling into system within the system. Is that a thing? Interplanetary. All right, let's see what we got. Something with a lot of gas giants would be nice. That's got at least 1. No anomalies. That's got 2 gas giants and a garden planet. That's interesting to me. 1 rocky planet, no good. It's interesting how the game changes when you can actually see what you're getting ahead of time. 2 gas giants and a garden planet. Let's make that jump. Oh god, I didn't even see quite how... Oh jeez. How much fuel I was down on. Space folder is broken. This happened before, and I contacted the light and they fixed it for me. I could break the space folder. I don't know what that would achieve, other than I would need... It would probably solve it, but I would need to fix the space folder. I know contacting a light just fixes the problem, so let's do that. I don't actually even have enough fuel to... Oh man, I actually... Christ, this ship eats fuel like insane. I'm kind of regretting picking this ship. I was quite happy on my old one, actually. Kind of regretting this a little bit. But I want to get these people home. There's my job. That's my mission. That's what I'm going to do. It might not even be worth my bringing oxygen around. Just the sheer length of time the oxygen on my ship lasts. 100 oxygen lasts me a really long time here. Easily enough for me to get between garden planets. And worst case scenario, I can always use some Omega. I might stop carrying the oxygen around. Because I don't think it's necessary as a resource for me here and now. Whereas fuel is actually a really valuable resource for me. So, let me... Do I have any fuel? I don't. I've got 3 spaces, and I can probably sacrifice the oxygen space as well. Let's just dig for fuel. Oh god, this is an awful planet. I didn't scan it first, did I? Alright, let's go to this one. This one is apparently good in hydrogen. Please be good in hydrogen. Ah, 20. That's a lifesaver. Go again. Go again. 6. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if I'm going to have enough fuel to get to the garden planet and back. I might just have to look at where my next jump options are and try and get there. I need some planets that got way more fuel than this. If I go to the garden planet, it's going to cost me 12 to get there. It's going to bring me down below 60 fuel. Then I've got to land on the planet and take off. That's going to bring me down to less than 50 probably. And then I'm below 50 fuel to make the jump to the next system. Which is okay. That's I can't get fuel there. I'm glad I've got the interferometer actually. Interferometer on this ship. If you're trying to use this ship without the interferometer, I think the risk of you just straight up running out of fuel would be like really high. The sheer chances of you just running out, which would be crazy. That's one gas giant. I don't know if I want it. That is one gas giant, 2 rocky planets. Oh, we've got one other one over there in the system. It's visible. That's no use to me. That one's no use to me. I guess this is where we're headed. One gas giant, 2 rocky planets. How many are on? There's one gas giant, 2 rocky planets. Oh man, it's going to bring me down to 20 fuel just getting there. This one's slightly nearer. Let's go to that one. My sensors reveal a large metallic object drifting in space. I change course to intercept it. It's the remains of an enormous spaceship built by some unknown alien civilization. What ingenious minds could undertake such a colossal work? Come on, we're going to explore it. It gives you the option to ignore it. It's like, come on, it's a freaking spaceship. I'm going to explore it. I want to uncover the treasures contained in the strange structure. As I approach it, a piece of my ship tears away some of the hull. Inside the dead metallic monster I find a contraption. Miraculously preserved. It could be useful. And I've learned how to make interferometers, which is good in the event that mine breaks, like, completely. If it breaks, I can repair it. If it gets destroyed, I couldn't replace it. So it's kind of useful that I know how to make it now, I suppose. I have shielding, and I actually know how to... Oh, I know how to make the better shields, don't I? Somewhere. A void fluctuation projector. If I got some thorium and some tungsten from somewhere, I could. That might actually let me get close enough to stars. Maybe? If you can get your resistance high enough, I think you can get to stars to mine them. Because it does give you it as an option. Actually, that has... Well, I can orbit it, apparently. Oh, maybe my resistance is high enough to do it now. I feel like that would cause a lot of hull damage, though. Let's just go to the gas giant, I think. Scan it, rich in hydrogen. I'm always worried when it just shows hydrogen, because I feel like it might not be that rich in hydrogen. Thank God for that it was. Okay, that's good. I would like one that's rich in helium. That would really give me a really good top-up, I think. Would give me the resources I would need to actually further my journey somewhat. As it is, I'm chewing through a lot of hydrogen. Let's go for another one. Dig deep, and come back with 10. That's fine. It's all going straight in the tank. It needs to. There we go. I filled up. Let's see. I could make the jumps to the rocky planets to see what they are, but the fact they cost me 12 a time just to go see the planets is kind of... That's really bad. And I suppose I'm going to need some iron sooner or later. Let's split this stack. Drop half of it on repairs. Okay, I'm okay for now. I think the resistance has helped me out a lot from the shielding, but... Oh dear. So there is nothing around that because it's a black hole. Good to know. There's one gas giant around here. I guess that's where we're headed. While lingering on this tiny cramped ship. A tiny cramped ship? It was a huge colony ship that had hundreds of people on it potentially at one point. It's got 60 on it now. It's not really tiny and cramped anymore. But while lingering on this tiny cramped ship where I get little physical exercise, I often wonder, why not give up and settle on the first garden planet I come to? Why not spend the rest of my life alone, perhaps on a nice beach? That sounds pretty good to me. I could deal with that. It's because I understand that these planets, though inhabitable, are deeply alien. The shapes and colours are strange, depressing, unsettling. When I walk those grounds, I yearn only for my spaceship, which is filled with my own smell. Because, yeah, lovely. I want my own smell. Right, let's go dig a planet. Probing. Yes, helium. Brilliant. Go again. Do it again. Not much hydrogen, but the helium's good. That's great. Let's see how much that does for my tanks. The helium should be good. That should be a really nice fill-up. Yeah, 87. I don't know whether to... Oh, man, I really don't know whether to go and try and mine one of these stars. It says I can orbit it, but whether I can mine it or not is an entirely different matter. I'm not sure whether I can go there or not. I really don't think I'm quite up to the task. Options. Options are gas giant and rocky planets. Options. Option is another black hole. That was a black hole, wasn't it? So many black holes. Alright, we literally only have one option. It does have a gas giant, so that's going to be fine for us. I've discovered the drifting corpse of a dead ship, forgotten for centuries. I board it and explore with a small flashlight. I find the floating bodies of long-dead alien creatures, but they crumble to dust when I cast my flashlight beam over them. Horrifying. Horrifying. Suddenly, I hear a cracking sound ahead. I look down the corridor and see flashes of light. I will use my geoscanner, because I presume by that being there, that gives me a good option. It's like Paragon and Renegade choices Mass Effective. It's like, if it's there, you should probably take it. You know, it's probably going to be better outcome than if you don't. I realise that exploring the ship on foot isn't very efficient. I go back to my ship and map the wreck with the geoscanner. After a thorough scan, I discover an anomalous signal. I return to the derelict ship and uncover a stash of some exotic substance in a mysterious half-broken device. I've learned how to make the shields, which is fine, because I've already got that, but I guess if it broke, I could make another one. And if I go onto another ship, I can actually genuinely make one. Because, seriously, if I could find a smaller ship, if I could go back to one of those 16-slot ships, that was about the right size for me. I kind of liked that ship. But I need to get these people home. That's my mission. Sort of, maybe, I guess. And some Omega. Omega's always nice to have. I'll take it. Cool, gas giants. First stop, always the first stop. Rich in hydrogen and helium. Magnifique, magnifique. Let's make the space. Make other space. Let's dig deep. You know what, I'm going to go... I want as much as I can get. Yeah, that wrecked it. Utterly wrecked it. But 20 helium... 20 hydrogen. That was... you know what? I would say that was worth it. I would genuinely say that was worth it. I would say... I probably want to make my probe again. Yeah, for 20 iron is basically the cost of that. That cost me 20 iron for the sake of collecting... nuts. Well, I've got 80? 120... 160... For collecting 160 fuel, I used 2 iron. That was a good trade-off. As far as trade-offs go, yeah, okay, digging deep for 10 fuel is... 10... Yeah, that's actually a really good idea, actually. I might do that a lot more often if I've got some spare iron lying around. It's like almost guaranteed to break the probe, but for the amount you get out of it, it's kind of worth it. Alrighty, well, I guess we could... now that I've got the fuel, I can actually go and actually look at getting some iron now. Let's go check these guys out. You have iron, silicon, thorium, and an anomaly. I think I needed some thorium and silicon for some other stuff, didn't I? Maybe. Thorium and silicon would allow me to... What was it? Maybe make the void work towards that. Thorium would be a bit of the Death Seed. Silicon is used in the Ansible. Silicon's used in the... Nah, I don't need these bottom two. I've already got those two. Yeah. Nothing I really want. There's all this technology and it's kind of like... it's just a waste of space for me, for the most part, I think. More so than anything else. I came here too late. An alien ship was sinking in a methane lake. Hopeless, the crew ignited the engines, causing a tremendous explosion that scattered the ship on a large range. No survivor, of course. I find, however, an unknown device dropped by the explosion. Let's see if I can do something with it. Gravitational sails! Hello! That sounds fun. I think I've seen these before. It's more power, isn't it? 4 thorium gives me an upgrade to the interplanetary reactor. Increases the efficiency of my propulsion drive. Does that mean I use less power? Does this mean I use less fuel getting between the planets? If so, I could possibly be on board with that kind of thing, definitely. Right. How deep do I want to drill for this thing? You know what, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to do the same again. Let's just go. Go crazy. Oh, I melted my drill. Oh no. Oh no. I'll have to make another drill with 4 iron. Oh look, here's 29 iron. There's 4 ooh. Hang on. What needed thorium? Oh, I could actually make the gravitational sails if I wanted them. Do I want them? I could leave some people behind to make some gravitation. Oh no, I was talking ages ago about getting rid of the oxygen. I haven't even done that, have I? So let's lose the oxygen and put the gravitational sails in. Bingo. Oh god, does that need to be specifically located next to the thing? And if it's not, it doesn't work? If that's a thing, that's kind of concerning, because how many things must I have? My telescope is not next to my interferometer. Oh, but they aren't actually specifically connected, are they? I was thinking some of these things seem like I should literally have them placed next to each other, but the tower stasis says requires the space folder. Well, in that regard, it should be placed there then. How much does tower stasis cost to make, and can I make it? It costs 6 thorium. I have the 6 thorium. Alright, I'm just testing something here then. Tower stasis. Dismantle that. Give me the thorium. Give me the thorium. I want to move this here. Oh! There we go! Oh god, I didn't even know these were things. All these upgrades that just don't actually play together nicely. Unless I put them in the right place. So it gives me more power, but... There we go. Actually, if you put it next to each other, I guess it gives you a proper boost. I guess each of these gives you, like, that'll give you a power upgrade, that will give you a power upgrade, that will give you an ecosystem upgrade, but I guess there's much more synergy going on if you place it in the right place on the ship. Oh, that's really good to know. Cool, so I've got 20 hydrogen, I've got 20 helium, still got my dudes here. This doesn't actually relate to anything, that doesn't relate to anything. That doesn't relate to anything. These are standard. No, I think I'm okay for stuff. Iron. And iron. Don't need the oxygen. I've used all the thorium to make all the cool things. And silicon. Oh my god, what a revelation. As if it's taken me nearly 2 playthroughs of the game to actually understand how components interact with each other like that. That's cool. I'm glad I finally got that sorted. Do I want to drill for 10 again? I could. I don't know whether that would be a worthwhile thing to do. I could take that stack of iron. There we go, that's damn near fixed me up completely. You know what, I'm going to drill again. There's nothing left. There's nothing left to drill. What? I have hollowed out the entire planet. There is nothing whatsoever left in the planet at all to drill. Alright, no, so I might just start doing full 10s on everything, assuming I've got, you know, materials to replace stuff. Alright, take off. Okay, that's, alright. I think we're good. I think we are good there. Where can I get, and how... I want to see, how far is the yellow one? I can't be too far away, surely to God. And... has my jump range actually increased there? I'm not sure. It's nearly as big as my telescope. I think it may have. It's pretty impressive. Although, I think we'd run out of fuel trying to make jumps like that. That's 56 fuel to make that jump. That's a crazy jump. We can't do that jump. She cannot take it, Captain. No. Fuel. Do I need the fuel? I can pop that in there. Fill her up. Let's see what we've got. We've got 1 rocky planet. Not much use to me. Nothing. It's a black hole. Over here we've got a gas giant and rocky planet. Do I want to be that way? I feel like I need to be further... I think this route seems to be kind of splitting here, and I want to go along this way. There's a gas giant there. Okay, fine. We've got to make the 56 jump to that one. It's insane, but... ooh! In the distance there seems to be a spaceship. It's a huge one. Dun dun dun! That's a lot of them. That's not a huge one. That's a lot of them. You are confusing quantity with size, sir. Millions of other ships fly with it. Unbelievable. They look like humans. Fury, people, death. Fury, love, God, people, death. They attack me. Okay. Didn't I already... oh no, I was going to say, no, I already meet people who are identified by that term, but no, there's a word I didn't know. Interesting. It would be interesting if you could actually completely translate everything that they had to say for you. That'd be cool. I wake up several hours later. I am alive, but things are not looking good. The ship is badly damaged, so are some of the modules. I think the ship's computer is out of order. What did I just meet? I take a couple of minutes to calculate the origin coordinates of this huge ship. What will I find in this star system? I've lost helium. I've lost two humans from one stack, 2 from another, and 3 from another. We have lost No, we've lost 7 humans. Lost a little bit of helium. Bastards, that was my helium. A little bit of iron. That's not... could be worse. Oh, I lost my death seed. Yeah, these guys are the guys I was thinking you might need the death seed for. It's like, oh, here's their homeworld, and you know how to destroy an entire planet, or entire star system. Just a thought. Oh, I need to repair space folder and shared cryonics. I don't know how to make death seeds or interferometers anymore. I don't think those are big losses. The humans are a tragedy, but literally nothing I can do about it. Helium and iron, that's nothing. I need to replace the space folder and shared cryonics. Alrighty. Okay, so blue is the alien enemy system that I could stand to Death Star. Green is the architects, and yellow is the humans, I do believe. And then red, I'm not actually sure what that is. Alright, so I ain't going anywhere without this. That just requires some iron repaired. Cryonics just requires some iron to repair, so let's take that. It's not that that was the most useful system on my ship, but whatever. Within this system, we have a gas giant. That is the thing I want. That's what we need to check out. We need to probe. Yeah, let's probe to full depth. Ooh, oh no, we broke it! Oh, we need to replace the hydrogen probe with a bit of iron. Okay. I have 8 iron remaining. I should probably not push my luck too much by doing that too often, but whatever. I probably should have filled up with the helium first, actually, as well, because that would have allowed me to keep that 3 hydrogen, but I don't think 3 hydrogen is a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Throw you in there. Throw you in there as well. Full tanks, very nearly. Can I go again? No, there's nothing left to probe. If you do a 10, that's it. You empty the planet, which is okay, fine. I can dig it. In the system, we've got some more rocky planets. Oh, it doesn't cost me quite as much to travel interplanetary. It's only 9 now. It's not too bad. I can live with a 9. What caused that? What did I change? Oh, is this just I know works on the ship is in the space folder. Is it that synergy that's made it cheaper to travel? Because I haven't made anything else, have I? Oh, we made gravitational sails as well, I guess. Converts gravitational fields of stellar objects into warp thrust. And it improves the interplanetary reactor, so yeah, okay, I see how that works. So it just makes it 25% cheaper, I suppose. Okay. Sweet. You have not much iron. Not really worth my time then. Iron is pretty much what I'm looking for. You have iron. Okay then. Let us land. Let us go down to the surface for fuel. Yeah, getting the fuel efficiency of this ship up is invaluable. It really is. I've got 2 spaces of storage, and I've got 8 there. I don't know whether to put that on the hull. I should put that on the hull, shouldn't I? There we go. That's patched up. Drill. Let's break the drill. Go on, let's do it. I know I'm breaking it every goddamn time, but cannot be helped. Oh, I don't have the iron. I don't have the iron to fix it. Okay, let's remake the drill. There we go. Because I just know I'm going to get more back from it than I'm using, so it's kind of not a big deal to me. Keep the iron together, put fuel there or something. I guess I can't drill anymore because I've just drilled the entirety of the planet out. I guess you could drill to a depth of 10 and have the planetary expander as well. You could combine those, and you would be able to get, like, I don't know, close to 80 iron out of a planet if you wanted, potentially. Why you would want that much and how you could possibly store that much is an entirely different matter. The fact is, 40, that lasts me a very long time anyway, in terms of repairs. And it also allows me to break things at will and just patch them up. I'm being very reckless about my interstellar travel, I realise, but such is life. Over here we've got a red giant with a gas giant and rocky planets around it. It says anomaly on here, but I've not found anything that says speak of the devil. Gas giant, rocky, and an anomaly. Alright, let's go see what the anomaly is. I want to know what that's about. Whoa, I didn't realise how low we're on fuel. Wow. More than ever before, I've come to realise the precariousness of human life. Many of us are afraid or simply believe that life is an accident. Back on our poor old rock Earth, we imagined that intelligent life was a divine scheme, that we were unique, that we had a destiny. And yet, I now know that intelligent life is recurrent in the universe. Accidental, potentially inconsequential. We are not unique, and we have no destiny other than the one we make for ourselves. Food for thought. Ah, okay. So these are alien fleets. Now that we know the aliens are out there, they will... There's a really weird kind of angry face above it, but yeah. I can't go there because there are bad guys. I could probably kill the bad guys by turning the star into a black hole. I am probably not going to do that. I am probably going to put that helium in my tank. Ah, this is what the Ansible is for. Right. So yeah, we've got the Ansible here. Not that I can make it, but I could check and find out if there are aliens in the fleet, in the local area. Which would be useful because I came here to refuel, and I can't refuel because there are aliens on what I was expecting to be effectively my interstellar fuel tank. Let's go to the space station and see what they've got. Full hull repair, I think is what that was. Oh well. Not going to get anything out of this system. Got a gas giant and a rocky planet. Gas giant, 2 rocky planets, and another anomaly. Is the anomaly the aliens? Let's go check it out. The anomaly might be like space stations and things. The moment I switched on the space folder, my ship was peppered by micrometeorites. I lost a lot of fuel. Oh, I'm completely out of fuel. Entirely 100% out of fuel. That's not good. I'm not out of the game yet, but it's not good. But we shall see. That is a spaceship that's right there, and there is a fuel tank, a gas giant, if you will. Very, very close. I can reach that. But that will wait for next time. So I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.